And everyone, please start giving a clap for yourself by because you all have shown such a great enthusiasm. So clap for yourself that you all have shown such a great enthusiasm. Seriously, great clap because you all have shown this enthusiasm and you all will continue with that. Yes, great. Yes, ma'am. You all can proceed. Anchors can proceed further.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. We are happy that everyone have been interacting today. So, let's start. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest, said by Benjamin Franklin. So, it's my pleasure to welcome all the participants for the workshop. I am Aishwarya, Finance Intern at Career Dreams Education in association with Money Barters, the leading provider of finances services. So I welcome all my team leaders and my interns, everyone. So yeah, if you guys have any question during the presentation, please type them in the chat box. And any doubt, please ask us. We'll teach you. Yes, sir. You can start.
Thank you,
Let us.
Aishwarya, ma'am.
Sorry, Sneha.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. And Sarpita sir, can you present the screen? Okay, good evening, guys. Today we are going with the practical session of accounting classes. Yesterday I have given one question to you. I think some 6 people have given me answer. Others, did you check with the question yesterday or today? Actually, Harshita, Rishil, Pabitra, Madhu Sai Lakshmi, Namrata, and Shruti ma'am have given the answers. So I appreciate their efforts. They have given a very good answers and everyone was correct. They have given all the journal entries correctly. Okay, so we can start with the journal entries. Can anyone read the first question? Parbinder sir, can you go to the next slide? Can anyone read the first question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Started business with cash, rupees 45,000.
Yeah. There were a person. This is a business account is there. So we are starting to generate a business account. So here one person has started business with cash. Everyone will be starting their business with cash. Okay, so he has brought how much rupees? 45,000 rupees for starting a business. So the entry will be like there is two accounts are there. In every you have studied that there is a dual aspect. So in every journal entries there are two accounts are there. One will be credit and one will be debit. Okay. The first question started business with cash. There are two accounts. One is capital. Why they bring the cash? For capital. So there will be capital account and there will be cash account. Can anyone say the three main accounts and their rules? Anyone remember? Hello?
Personal account, debit the
Yes,
receiver,
yes.
credit the giver. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains.
Okay, in the first entry, there are two accounts, cash and capital accounts are there. Can you tell me which account is cash?
Cash comes under real account.
Yeah. And capital?
Capital is also real account.
No, sir, capital is personal account. Okay. So, from the cash account is a real account. So, what we do in the real account? The rule is that debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So, when cash when cash is received or cash is comes in, it will be debited. We will debit the cash. When it goes out or when we purchase something, cash goes out now, so we will credit that. So here you have studied that business and person have separate legal entities. So the business will be taking, business will look from the business part, okay, not from the owner or person's part, okay. So the business has started. So the capital has increased. So for capital, it is personal account, and for personal account, the rule is debit the receiver and credit the giver. So here, what will be the entry? Can anyone say that? Cash is real
Cash
account.
debit to capital account.
Yes. Why it came? Cash has come into the business. So it will be debited. Cash will be debited. Cash comes into the business, so it will be debited because it is real account. And for the capital, what we do? Capital is the personal account. So when capital increases, we credit that. Okay? So cash account debtor to capital. Okay? Everyone clear with this entry? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, these are the basic entries. You have to go clear with this. Okay? So then the second question is paid into bank. This is payment. This is an expense, right? Here also two accounts comes, bank and cash accounts. Okay, cash account is real account. So for real account, debit part comes in, credit part goes out. So it will be like cash account will be credited, and we have invested amount in bank, right? Bank account is a real account. So for the bank, the cash has increased. So we will debit that. So what will be the entry? Can anyone tell me that? Hello?
Bank account debit to cash account.
Yes. I think my concept and what I'm saying, it's clear with you all. Anyone has any doubt?
No, ma'am, it's clear, ma'am.
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Yeah. Yeah. If any doubt is there, you have to ask. Okay, because this is a practical. If you have any doubt, we can't go further. So if any doubts arise, you have to clear with that. Okay. Then the third entry is goods purchased for cash. Here also two accounts come. Which are the accounts? Purchase and cash. Okay. When we purchase something, there arises the purchase account and cash account. If you purchase in credit, there will be purchase account and creditor account is there. Okay. So purchase account. Purchase account is deal with expenses and all. So the purchase account is a nominal account. Okay. So the rule for the nominal account is debit all expenses and losses and credit all income and gain. So here, when we purchase something or we get the expense, right? So we will debit the purchase account. And what happens to the cash? Cash is a real account. And when we purchase something, cash goes out, right? So we will credit that. So the entry, journal entry will be like, can anyone say that? Ashwati ma'am?
Purchases account debtor to cash.
Yes ma'am, you are right. So I think everyone is clear with that entry. So we can go to the next entry. Okay. Purchase furniture and payment by check. Yeah. Here purchase occurred. That furniture has purchased and where payment was made by check. So you have to consider that, okay, if goods purchased is written there, it will be purchase account. Okay. If a particular thing or object is written or something we have bought is written there, like purchased furniture, purchased machinery, purchased building, it will be in that purchased things name account. Like here, he has purchased one furniture So it will be like furniture account. Okay, not go to the purchase account. Okay. So and payment by check. There he doesn't use any cash. So the account will go to bank. Okay. Because the payment done by check. So it will affect the bank account. So the two accounts here arise are furniture account and bank account. Okay. So the furniture account is a real account. Okay. And the furniture account, for the real account, the entry or the rule is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So the furniture account, it has increased. Furniture has increased, right? So we will debit that, and the bank. Bank is a real account. So bank has decreased. When we purchase from the bank account or bank balance has decreased. So we will credit that. So the entry will come like furniture account debtor to bank account. Okay? Is this clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, respond guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, you need to respond. Okay, I don't know you are understanding or not. So you have to respond me. After that, I can go further. Is it clear for you all?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then we can go to the next entry. That's sold goods for cash. Here also, yes, crystal clear. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Then sold goods for cash. So here only sold goods. So when we write goods purchase, there arises a purchase account. So when sold goods account goods is there, which account will arise? Can anyone tell me the answer? Hello? Don't waste the time, yeah.
Cash and sales
Okay.
account.
Sales account and cash account.
Yeah. When there is sold goods is there, sales account arises. So there are two accounts are there, sales and cash is there. Sales is nominal account. So for nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. So when the sales increases, what we will do? Credit that, right? So cash decreases, so we'll debit that. So cash account debtor to sales. Okay? Is it clear with you?
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
can. Okay, thank you for the response. Then sold goods to Aravind Walia. For the previous entry, it was like sold goods for cash only. So here comes the difference. Sold goods to Aravind Walia. When someone's name is there, when someone's name is there in the entries, they will be either debtor or creditor. Okay, so here sales is done. So when we sell goods to someone other than cash, who it will be? Creditor or debtor? Hello? Respond guys. When I am selling a
Ma'am,
good to you,
creditor.
creditor. When I am selling a goods or I am selling my any property to you, who you will be to me? You are the
Debtor, ma'am.
debtor. Yeah. So in this case, he will be debtor and his name will be like an account. Okay. So here are two accounts. One will be Aravind Walia account and another will be sales account because the goods have been sold. So it will be sales account and Aravind Walia account. Okay. So here the entry will be Aravind Walia's account debtor to sales account because sales account every time sales account will be in the credit side. Okay. So it will be credited every time, and so whatever cash or bank or whatever it's coming or like debtor, it will be credited. Sorry, it will be debited. Okay. Am I clear with this? Everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am.
Okay, so that we can go with the next one. Next question is for you all. Okay, I will call one name and they have to answer me. Next question is goods purchased from Amrit Lal. I will select what's there? Shruti ma'am. Shruti ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Yeah, answer me.
Yes.
Salt
Am I audible,
goods
ma'am?
purchased from Amrit. Yeah, you are audible. Answer that June 10th entry.
Here there are two accounts, ma'am, purchases and Amrit Lal's account. So Amrit Lal is the receiver, so he will be debited, and also the purchases account will be credited.
Okay. Yeah. He will be the creditor. Okay. Purchase accounted to Amrit Lal. Yeah, you're right. Then goods returned to Amrit Lal. So next day, in the June 12th, the goods that has been purchased from Amrit Lal has some defects. So what he has done, he returned to Amrit Lal. So when the purchase return occurs, what will be the entry? There will occur purchase return. So the purchase return also comes under the nominal account. Nominal account is like debit all expenses and credit all income. So when the purchase return increases, it will be credited. Okay. Then to whom the purchase return has done, he will be debited. Okay. So Amrit Lal goods are purchased from Amrit Lal and returned to him. So it will be the entry will be like Amrit Lal's account debtor to purchase return account. Okay. Don't confuse here because when purchase has happened, only purchase happens, then it will be debited, and when purchase return is there, it will be credited. Okay. Are you clear with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then
Yes,
goods
ma'am.
returned to Aravind Walia. For the June 12th, it has goods returned to Amrit Lal. That was purchase return. And here comes goods returned by Aravind Walia. This is sales return, which we have sold. That goods have been returned by someone. Okay. What will be the entry for this? I will call one name. Rishil sir. What will be the entry for this? Goods returned by Aravind Walia.
Ma'am, goods written by Arvind Walia, that entry, ma'am. So in the previous June 8 transaction, we have sold goods to Arvind Walia. And that means sales have been done. So he has returned some goods. So it's sales returns. Since sales have been created, now we have to debit that sales return. So sales returns account that are to Amrit Lal account.
Yes, sir. You're right, sir. So whenever the sales, okay, no issue. So whenever the sales comes, we will credit that. Okay, when only sold goods is there, we will credit the sales account. But when sales return is there, we will debit that. So here, goods returned by Aravind Walia. So it is sales return and it will be debited. Then sales return accounted to Aravind Walia's account. Okay, and everything is clear up to this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's clear, ma'am.
Okay. Then cash received from Aravind Walia 3,760 and discount allowed to him. Okay. Actually, this Aravind Walia account has created because he was a debtor. So now we have received cash, which we have sold goods to Aravind Walia, and also we have allowed some discount for him. Okay. When he has delayed his payment, so we have allowed him some discount, so he paid his cash. So we received how much rupees? 3,760 rupees from Arvind Valia and 40 rupees discount. So how this entry will come? Can anyone answer?
Cash
Can
account
anyone?
debtor,
Yes.
discount account
Yes.
debtor to Arvind
Yes.
Valia account.
Okay. So here comes three accounts. First one is cash account, then discount account, and Arvind Valia's account. Okay. Cash account is there. We received cash. Cash is real account and cash increase. Pawan sir? Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. So here, yes, you are. There was a background noise was there. Yeah, okay, sir. So here, in this, when cash received and we have allowed some discount, here of course three accounts. Okay, first one is cash account, then discount account, and Arvind Valia's account. So cash is received, so cash has increased, and cash is a real account, and when cash increases, then we will debit that. Okay, and Arvind Valia's account, he was the debitor. Okay, he was a debtor and he's a personal account. Debtor is a personal account. So when personal account decreases, then in personal account, debit the receiver and credit the giver. So here the giver is Arvind Valia, so we will credit his account. And what about the discount? Discount is a nominal account. Okay, so it will debit all the expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. Okay, here it is like discount is like an expense. So we have allowed a discount. If we are getting a discount, it will be like income or gain. Okay, here it is like an expense. So we will debit the discount account. So the entry will come like cash account will be debited, discount account will be debited, and Arvind Valia's account will be credited. So cash account debtor, discount account debtor to Arvind Valia. Also, you have to look at with the amount. For the cash account, the amount will be 3,760, and to the discount account, it will be 40 rupees, and the total will be 4,000. So sorry, 3,800. Okay. Is it clear for you up to this entry?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we goes to next entry, that is withdrew from bank for private use and withdrew from bank for use in the business. Here comes two entries, like for the private use and for the business use, it is वो अलग अलग होता है, ठीक है. So for first entry, withdraw from bank account for private use. So it will like drawings. Okay, it will be a drawing from the bank for our personal use. So it will be like drawings. And then withdraw from bank for business use. It's a business use. It's for business purpose, for buying something and or buying raw materials or for day-to-day work and or expenses and all. So it will be comes under the business. So it will not be drawings. Whenever we withdraw cash from our business for personal use, it will be drawings. Other than that, it will be comes under cash. Okay. So the drawings is a personal account. So in personal account, what will we write? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here, the business is the giver. Sorry, receiver. So drawings is the receiver, so we will debit that. Okay, drawings account will debit. And the cash account. Cash account also increases, so it will debit. Then bank account. Bank account decreases, so we will credit that. So here we will use this 1,000 for drawings account. Drawings account, debtor 1,000, Then cash account debtor 5,000, that is used for personal use. And that whole amount that has been withdrawn from the bank is 6,000. So for the bank account, it will go like 6,000. Okay? Am I clear up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone need further explanation for this? Okay, we can go with the next. That is pay telephone rent for 1 year. Pay telephone rent, that is an expense. Okay, so it comes in a nominal account. So debit all expenses and losses. So the telephone rent account is created and it will be debited. So we have used our cash for the payment. So it will be cash payment, so cash account comes there. So the cash account decreases, so we will credit that. So the entry will be like telephone rent account debtor to cash account. Okay. Then cash paid to Amrit Lal in full settlement of his account. So for Amrit Lal, we have paid cash. Okay. He's the creditor. So we have paid and paid in full settlement. Okay. So Amrit Lal's account will be 1 second. How much we have brought from him? Purchase goods
7,000, ma'am.
7,000.
And returned 1,000 rupees. We have purchased of 7,000 rupees, ma'am.
Yeah.
And we have returned
7,000
1,000 rupees.
Yeah.
And returned 1,000 rupees.
Returned. Yeah. So we have returned 1,000 rupees. So it will be like 6,000 rupees. 6,000 rupees we have to pay to Amrit Lal. So here it is written like 5,940 rupees is there. In full settlement also written. Okay. So there is nothing we owe to him. Up to 5,940 we have paid in full settlement. And balance 60 rupees, that will be the discount allowed. Okay. Don't confuse with that because already we have purchased goods for 7,000 rupees. Okay. And we have returned to Amrit Lal 1,000 rupees goods. So the total amount we owe to Amrit Lal will be 6,000. And here it is written like 5,940 has paid in full settlement. And 60 balance amount, we will guess like it's a discount. Okay. So here the discount we have received. Yes. Here the discount we have received. So it will be gain or income. So here the discount will credit. Okay. So how the entry will come? Can anyone say?
Yes,
How
ma'am.
we write the entry for this? Yes, Harshita ma'am, you can say.
Amrit Lal account debtor to cash account to discount account.
Yes, ma'am, you are right, ma'am. Yeah, very good, ma'am. Yes, the entry will be like Amrit Lal's account debtor to cash account to discount account. So Amrit Lal's account, it will be 6,000 rupees. Okay. And to cash account, it will be, we have paid, how much we have paid? 5,940 rupees and 60 rupees. That will be on discount. Okay. Then the last entry is paid for stationery, rent, salaries to staff. Okay. These are the expenses we have made. So we can write it in a one entry. It has paid in cash. So these all expenses we will debit. Right. Then cash account will be credited. So stationery account debtor, rent account debtor, salaries account debtor to cash account. Okay. For stationery account, the amount will be 200. For rent account, it will be 1,000 rupees. And for salary to staff, it will be 2,500. And the gross amount will be 3,700. Okay. Everyone is clear with this all? Okay, Parbinder sir, can you move to the next slide? Yeah, here are the entries. You can read that. Okay, read the entries. I will give you 1 minute. You can read the entries. After reading, you can write in the chat box. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, Atis, have you read? After reading this page, kindly write yes in the chat box, okay? So that we can move to the
Yes, ma'am.
next. Yeah.
Yes, okay, ma'am.
Okay, anyone left with the reading? Can we move to the next slide?
Like they can take screenshot, ma'am, so that we can.
Yes. There is a next slide is there. Yeah, you can read the whole slide. Okay. Okay, this is the first slide. Okay, participants, kindly write yes in the chat box after you complete with the reading. Okay. Otherwise, it will be confused. So, Abhinja sir, kindly show the first slide. They are reading. Okay, sir, we can move to the next slide, sir. Guys, kindly message in the chat box, okay, if you have complete reading. Otherwise, it will create confusion, okay? So this is the next slide. You can read all the entries. If there is any doubt, you can ask me, okay? After reading this, you can write in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been done.
Yeah, ma'am.
Session is over.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. They are reading this, ma'am, this slide.
Let's ask someone to read, actually. To read louder.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Namrata, ma'am, can you read this slide?
Yes, ma'am. I'm from the first.
Yeah, only in this slide.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, cash account debit, discount account debit to Arvind Walia's account. Next one is a drawing
Okay.
account debit, cash account debit to bank account. Next one, telephone rent account debit to cash account. Fourth one is Amrit Lal's account debit to cash account to discount account. And the last one, stationery account debit, rent account debit, salaries account debit to cash account.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Then we are done with the journal entries. Okay. So next, which account we are going? Can anyone say? After journal
Ledger.
entries. Yes,
Ledger.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You are right.
Ledger.
So we can move to the ledger account. Okay. How we post these all entries in the ledger account? First of all, this is a cash account, right? Okay. First of all, you just take all the entries that have cash account in this. Okay, that have cash account in it. First of all, we write the entry cash account debtor to capital account. Okay, that was cash being brought into business. So there cash has debited and capital has credited. So in ledger account of cash account, where we will post the capital account? In which side? Can anyone tell me?
Debit side.
Yeah. That's because the cash has been debited in the entry. Okay. And the amount was 45,000 rupees. Okay. Then the second entry was bank account debtor to cash account. It was being cash paid to bank. So there has been credited. Okay. So here it will be by bank account 25,000 in the credit side. Okay. Then next entry was purchase account debtor to cash. That was the entry for being goods purchased for cash. So the purchase account, cash account was credited. So here in the credit side, the purchase account has written. That is 15,000 rupees. Okay. Then there occurred cash account debtor to sales. Some goods has been sold. So the cash account has been debited. So here in the debit side, here we will write sales account. Okay, because sales has been occurred, that is of 8,500. Okay, then the next cash entry was, which was the entry? 1 second. Cash account debtor, this one, discount received from Aravind Walia. No, cash received from Aravind Walia and discount 40 rupees allowed. So here the cash has been debited, okay, by Aravind Walia's account. So here we will write in the debit side Aravind Walia's account, the rupees was 3,760. Okay, we will write the account name and the amount in cash column. Okay. Then the next cash entry was drawings for the business. So the business drawings was 5,000 rupees. So that will be bank account. We will write the bank account only. Okay. It will like 5,000. It has been withdrawn from the bank. So we will write bank account and the amount is 5,000. Okay. Then some telephone rent account related to cash account. That was the entry for telephone rent being paid. It was rupees 400. So here in the credit side we will write telephone account. Okay. Then the next cash entry was we paid Amrit Lal and discount has been allowed for us. So we will write which amount we will write. Whatever we have paid. It is 5,940. So by Amrit Lal's account 5,940. Okay. Then the entries was 3 expenses were there. Stationery, rent and salaries. So we will write all these things because it was expenses, so it should be credited. Okay. So the amount will be 1,000 to 2,500 sorry, 200 for stationery, and rent it was 1,000 rupees, and for salaries it was 2,500. Okay, then we will balance this ledger account. The balance, the total, the highest total is 62,260. So which side is more? We will analyze which side is more. Okay, debit side or credit side. If the credit side is high, we will balance debit side, and if the debit side is high, we will balance the credit side. Okay, so here the debit side is credit side is higher, so we will balance the credit side. It is rupees 12,220. Okay, the balance will be, the balance of cash account will be, balance brought down will be 12,220. Okay, anyone has any doubt in this? Anyone has any doubt? Because this is an online class and we have some limitations. So if any one of you have any doubt, kindly ask me. We can clear here. Okay.
It's clear, ma'am.
Clear, ma'am.
Yeah, for tomorrow I will give you some assignments. So based on these accounts and all, you have to do the homework or assignment. So I think no doubts are there. So we can wind up the session. Okay. Okay, I think no doubts is there. Okay, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for responding to me and kindly listening to me. We can wind up the session. And yeah, tomorrow you have to do other ledger accounts. Okay. I think everything is clear to you. If anyone has any doubt, you can ask me. You can ask in the group itself. Otherwise, you can ask to me personally. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Shika ma'am. It's all, ma'am.
Thank you, Sneha ma'am. It was a very great session, ma'am. I hope everyone understood.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so everything is done. So yes, participants are living, right? And
Yes, yes, ma'am.
so team, please wait. Let participants leave. To give convey something to the team.
Ma'am, recording is going on.
Okay. You can stop recording.